All right, well, welcome back. Today is an exciting day. Today we take this garage and it's time to climate control it. So here's the deal. If you work in a southern hot climate like I do here in South Texas, you know that in the summertime, it's miserable working in a garage. And that is me with an insulated garage. I have an insulated garage door and it still gets low 80s in here. And that's not even counting the humidity. So what I am doing is I'm gonna install a mini split. Basically, it's a little AC heating unit that will provide me some cool air in the summer and actually provide me heat as well in the winter time. So I can basically make this a year-round usable space. Full disclaimer, some of this stuff I'm not going to do myself. Some of this stuff I am going to hire out to the professionals, not to just make sure that it's done correctly, but really to make sure that it's done to code. So I plan on getting it up on the wall, getting it in the spot that I need to get it into, and then I'm going to have the electrician do the final wiring, and then the final HVAC guy running the vacuum. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that I break this down for you as far as price, what went into it, what I was able to get done, in hopes that it can help you if you decide you want to do this for your space as well. First things first, gonna get a usable space in here, fix this wall back up. It's one of the last walls that I hadn't actually patched up or fixed. And then once we do that, it's gonna be time to get a unit on the wall. So here we go. Wish me luck. I may need it. Here it is, left right in front of my house. That is a really, really big box. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, well, everything looks good on packaging so far, but this is the outdoor unit. So this is going to go on the wall outside of the house. And this bad boy is what's going to go inside and provide me with much needed cool. Because as you can see, right now, 6 o'clock at night, it's 83 in here, 92 outside.
Don't worry about wires and stuff. This is done. These four are going to keep up this thing. Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay. You say you can put
No, it has to be a hole.
Okay.
So that's 4 screws.
Yep.
I did it. I did it at the angle.
It's running downhill.
Perfect. 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 Love it.
One eternity later.
Okay, so it's a big day. We got the electrical going in to finally do the electrical part on the mini split itself. So the unit is sitting over there, and this bad boy will run through. You can see these lines will actually go through that hole up here in the wall, and the rest is electrical. So yeah, should be good. There she goes, up into its spot. That's awesome. That's gonna be great. Okay, well, the electrical portion of this is finished. You can see there's the disconnect box. Everything is hooked up to the outside unit. Like I say, they ran an outside conduit up and over the door. I'll probably paint that just to match the hardy plank, but that is actually what goes through over to the electrical panel. So, but that's it. That part is done. I just threw a little duct tape up there in the meantime until the HVAC guy can come over and basically finish this bad boy up. But you'll look at the inside. On the inside, it's still just the one tube and the one really, really long electrical wire that we're not trimming. The HVAC guy will trim that up to the length that he needs. But one step closer, one step closer.
The next day.
HVAC guys are here today. Basically, they are going to use that to pull a vacuum and basically do the final hookup. Gosh, pretty much in the next 30 minutes or an hour, I'm gonna have working AC in the garage. It is installed. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's installed. I am so excited right now. Are you ready for this? Ready? Here we go. On. It opens up. Listen to how quiet that is. That's magical. And it's already cold. It's already cold. Set to 74. Here's what I did. I shut off the other AC unit, the main AC unit, to upstairs because I want to hear how loud the outside unit is. So we're gonna do this together. I have not been outside yet. I'm super excited. That is running full. I'm gonna go out here. Oh, that's so quiet too. Oh, you can hardly hear this. This is quieter than like the pool pump. Look. It's running. Oh, that's so quiet. Still got to kind of figure out what I'm going to do with the drain line. I will probably run some piping either over and down onto the gravel, or maybe even run it over and tie it into the gutter system. So, not quite sure about that. That doesn't really matter at this point because what matters is I have air, and that is so quiet. Now we can come in here, and that's so quiet too. Oh, I can already feel the cold air. It's 100 degrees out today. It is the hottest day it's been all year. It's 100 degrees. The time is 3:45. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. This is the next task because the garage door has been open. So we're gonna come over here. Outside it says 98.4, and in the garage at 3:45, it's 91.2 degrees. Okay, so it's 91 degrees currently in here right now. I'm gonna come back on in a little bit and see how long it takes for this bad boy to do its job in the dead heat of summer to lower the temperature down. I'm gonna leave it run for 30 minutes. We'll see what 30 minutes does, and I'll let you know the results.
A few moments later.
All right, it is moment of truth time. It has been about 30 minutes. Oh, it already feels better in here. Let's see how we did. Oh, that's really good. That's lowered like 5 degrees in 30 minutes, and I think it's gone up like almost 2 degrees outside. While it got hotter outside in the last 30 minutes, it's cooled down by about 5 degrees in here. In the last 15 minutes of that 30 minutes, I will tell you, I did throw it on boost mode. So this, what you hear right now, is as loud as it's ever going to get.
The next day.
All right, well, good morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Got up about 7:30. Oh, it's so quiet. Been running this. I wanted to see what it would actually look like. And it looks like, oh wow. Okay, so let's be real. That's not that much difference in temperature, but notice that little number off to the right? That's the humidity. And honestly, I've been focusing so much on how much cooler it is in here. The fact that it's 55% humidity versus 80% outside, that honestly makes as much difference as anything. So lower humidity, lower temperature makes this a lovely place to work. All right, so it's done. This is so good. It's running right now, and it is so quiet. I can hardly even tell that it's on. It's a complete game changer, honestly. To give me 4 more months of work in my garage where things are temperate and I'm just not sweating profusely is absolutely amazing. Listen, I have done the fans and the garage door open, that kind of thing for the last like 10 years. And honestly, I'm just kind of tired of it. So this is going to make all the difference in the world. I did want to break down the price for you real quick. So that way, if you want to do this yourself, you're going to know what it takes to get this done. The unit itself, I actually got off Amazon. I got an 18,000 BTU. It runs off 240. If you have a smaller space, like a single 2-car, you could get a 12,000. It runs off 120, and you would be just fine. But for my case, this 18,000 BTU unit, that cost me $850. Outside, I had to mount the outside condenser unit on the wall itself, so I spent an extra $50 on the mounting bracket. If your space outside allots for it, you could literally just mount it on the ground. I mean, put it on the ground that's on concrete blocks and be just fine as well, and that would save you $50. I had to have dedicated electrical run outside to it, and so to do the outside electrical, the disconnect box, that cost me another $800 as well. So essentially the electrical work was as much as the unit itself. And then finally, I had the HVAC people come out and run the final vacuum, make sure that everything was perfect. Again, those are 2 things that I didn't really feel like I could do myself. That cost me an additional couple $100. Comes out to around, what, $1,900, give or take. So for under $2,000, I've made a very, very livable space that is going to give me so much more opportunity to work, and it's going to pay for itself. It's super efficient, so I'm not really worried about the additional drag on electricity, and it's just so awesome. I'm so excited right now. So anyway, that's it for this one. I just really appreciate you. Hopefully maybe this has inspired you to spend the money to do this yourself. It really was not hard. Honestly, what I did was super easy, and to have them come in to do that, I think the price was worth it. Having said that, I really appreciate you for coming along on this one. Look forward to more videos coming out, because this is making me want to come out in the garage and make more videos. But as I would say, just thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one.